Good morning. Good morning. I'm pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2017 graduate commencement exercises for the School of Business, School of Communications, and School of Education officially open. Please stand for the invocation, which will be delivered by Andrew Ober, Protestant chaplain.
Let us pray. Almighty God, author and sustainer of life, we thank you for the gift of this day, the privilege of education, and for sustaining these graduates through their time at Quinnipiac. We ask that you would meet us and use the words spoken today to encourage, challenge, and edify us all, and to lead us into all truth. In your name, amen.
Please be seated. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the members of our platform party, which consists of our speaker, an honorary degree recipient whom you'll meet in a few moments, university administrators, and the deans and program directors of our schools. It is now my honor to present Dr. John L. Leahy, president of Quinnipiac University, who will bring you greetings on behalf of the university community.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to all of you on this joyous occasion. To each and every one of our graduates today, I want to extend my heartiest congratulations. You should all feel justifiably proud of your accomplishments and most deserving of the degrees that will be conferred upon you today. This year's graduating class has had exceptional performance in the classroom and in your various internship experiences. And as a result, there are many exciting and rewarding careers that await you. Quinnipiac's academic reputation continues to advance, and many of our graduate programs are receiving national recognition, including our programs in business, communications, and education, enjoying strong national reputations for excellence. All of these achievements in graduate education are clearly a consequence of the exceptional work of our outstanding faculty and the excellent leadership of our deans and program directors. In the final analysis, though, the quality of our academic programs will be judged best by our graduates and their professional achievements in the years ahead. Graduates of the class of 2017, you have truly excelled during your years at Quinnipiac University, and I have no doubt that you will be outstanding leaders in your chosen professions. Again, my congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Madison Peltier. Madison is a graduating Master's of Arts in Teaching student and Vice Chair of the Graduate Student Council, who will welcome you on behalf of the graduates.
Good morning, graduates, President Leahy, distinguished guests, families, friends, faculty, and staff. It is my honor to stand before you, representing the class of 2017, and welcome you all to today's commencement ceremony. Today we reach the end of a journey. The road was not always smooth, but this morning we celebrate the trials as well as the rewards. We reflect with gratitude on the guidance, reassurance, encouragement, and unconditional support from our families, our friends, and from all of the Quinnipiac faculty, staff, and administrators. On behalf of the graduating class, we thank those who have helped us reach this milestone. While our journey as Bobcats has reached its end, our journey as students must continue. Moving forward, we will learn to embrace the challenges, successes, obstacles, and failures that life is sure to bring us. We will choose to embrace them because we know that those experiences will be perhaps our finest teachers, and in turn, transform us into better versions of ourselves. Though today we are graduating from different programs, all of us leave with the responsibility to go forth and use our newfound knowledge to positively influence our surroundings. So, to the graduates from the School of Business, I challenge you to use your knowledge to empower the business industry and strengthen the economic backbones of both global companies and hometown stores. To the graduates from the School of Communication, I ask you to embrace the opportunity you have to illuminate others with information and create engaged individuals who will in turn challenge society. And to the soon-to-be teachers from the School of Education, I call on to you to use each new school day as a new chance to enlighten and encourage the curious young minds that sit before you, to light a spark in our future generations, and to channel your inner Dean Basmajian by always making it a great day. Separately, we are the School of Business, the School of Communication, and the School of Education. But together, we can enhance society by empowering, engaging, and enlightening the world around us. Today, we leave as one team with one dream. Congratulations to the class of 2017. I wish you all the best of luck on your new journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. I now call Woody Woodward, Katie Place, and John Leahy to come forward for the conferral of the honorary degree.
Woody Woodyard, as Vice President of Communications for Sikorsky, a Lockheed Martin company, you lead a team that executes global strategic and integrated communications campaigns for the company that designs, manufactures, and services military and commercial helicopters. A retired Air Force colonel, you were at work at the Pentagon in September 2001 during the terrorist attacks. As the Strategic Communications Advisor to the Air Force Chief of Staff, your duty was to brief your supervisors and the media without divulging classified information that could put the military at risk. After serving in several communications roles within the Air Force, you were hired in 2010 by Pratt & Whitney, where you directed media relations and marketing communications before joining Sikorsky 5 years ago. You make the time to mentor Sikorsky employees who look to you for guidance on achieving successful careers, and you maintain an ironclad focus on creating internships and scholarships to help budding young talent crack open a door to their future careers. In recognition of your ability to develop and lead a sizable team of professional communicators, and your willingness to inspire and encourage both employees and students who seek the benefits of your wisdom, Quinnipiac University is pleased to present you with the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters this 13th day of May, 2017.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
It's now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Woody Woodward.
Good morning, everyone. I am fired up, glad to be here, glad to share this opportunity with you, and I need this documented because my daughters do not believe this is happening. So at some point in time, I'll have to ask to share the photos, but thank you very much. Thank you, President Leahy, Provost Thompson, Dean O'Connor, Dean Deschelle, Dean Camlett, my good friend, platform guests, Quinnipiac faculty, staff, administrators, family and friends of graduates, but most importantly, the graduates. Welcome to this very special occasion for you and your families. It's a privilege and truly an honor to be here to share this moment with you. When I was asked to speak, I first was a little bit taken aback. I know Lee, I've known him for 6 years, the Dean of the School of Communications, and I frankly did not know much about Quinnipiac when I first got here, other than the Quinnipiac political polls. But I ran into a couple of students that were graduates, and each one of them were exceptional, to the point where I asked one of them, "Where did you go to school?" And they said, "Quinnipiac." I said, "I'd like to go there, and I'd like to meet the dean." And that's when our relationship first began. And what I asked him was, "I need 3 of your top students." Every year, he delivered. So when he asked me to come and speak, I said, yes, I would love to. I thought it was just a School of Communications, and I thought it'd be in a small conference room or something. He did not tell me it'd be here, with my big head on the big screen up there, but here we are. And then I had the privilege of meeting Dean O'Connor at a hockey game. My record is 2-1, so I think I'm pretty good. And he shared with me that the previous speaker owned an ice cream company, and he promised all the graduates free ice cream. And I drove home thinking, I got a problem here. There's some disappointing news. I do not own an ice cream company, so you're not getting any free ice cream. I work for Sikorsky, a Lockheed Martin company. We are a defense contractor. We don't give away anything free. So I told my boss, the president, I was speaking today, and I said, hey, any chance, the last person asked, he gave away ice cream, and I'm here, how about free helicopter rides for the graduates? To my surprise, he said, well, how many are there? I'm still thinking communication. I said, maybe 30, 40. He says, absolutely. I'll tell you exactly how you can offer them all the graduates, a free helicopter ride. My president's a former Marine. I'm an airman. He said, tell them to join the Army. So there's no free ice cream, no free helicopter rides. You're gonna get some free public recognition, you're gonna get some free advice, and if you're lucky, you'll get a free lunch this afternoon from your family. That's all the free stuff you're getting today. But we're here to celebrate, congratulate you. What you've accomplished and what you've done. It's significant and meaningful. Now that you receive the public recognition and acknowledgement of your success, what's next? You're going to go back to work on Monday. You're going to hang up your diploma. I'm certainly going to hang up mine in my office. And what's going to be different? Does anyone know that you graduated today? Does your supervisor know? Does your manager know? Does your coworker know? Did you tell anyone? What are your expectations? What are their expectations? What do you do next? You've accomplished this goal, so what? What's next? I want to encourage you to return to your job, your team, and your organizations with the courage to fail. I want to challenge you to apply what you have learned and mastered in business, communications, and education, and have the courage to fail. You represent a broad range of professions and industries in banking and finance, insurance, defense and commercial aerospace, building systems, healthcare, and education. These are highly competitive careers. They demand highly competitive employees, and you are now well equipped to compete and rise up to the demands and the challenges of this competitive environment. So I'd like to share a few thoughts and observations and some personal advice, free, that I hope will prepare you all for the next phase of your career journey and share with you how to have the courage to fail. After 25 years in the military, a year in combat, 7 years in corporate America, I believe having the courage to fail requires 3 core characteristics: confidence, curiosity, and commitment. After you walk across the stage today with your Quinnipiac degree, you should show up at work with a higher level of confidence because you've earned it. Having the courage to fail requires confidence gained through trial and error, formal and informal education, and everyday life experiences. In its simplest form, confidence comes from a strong belief that I, as an individual, or we, as a team, can be successful. High-level confidence is unshakable, unbreakable, and unmistakable. High-level confidence says, follow me, trust me, I am sure this is the right decision. Your academic accomplishment, combined with confidence, now provides you the privilege and the opportunity to make significant and meaningful impacts within your companies and organizations. I see in each one of you that courage to fail confidence. During my 7-year relationship with Quinnipiac, I've mentored, hired, championed, and promoted Quinnipiac graduates just like you, and they've never disappointed. They've always met and exceeded standards. I've been in the boardrooms at UTC, Lockheed Martin, and Sikorsky, where we're going through succession planning and leadership development, and we pull up the profiles, and I'm never surprised when our high performers are Quinnipiac graduates. That's who you are. It's in your DNA. When you walk across the stage today, you're going to pick up some of that magic, and you have to take it back. Each time I noted how prepared, how talented, and how confident the Quinnipiac graduates were. They demonstrated that unshakable, unbreakable, unmistakable confidence that set them apart from their peers and colleagues. I hired an intern, and she worked for us during the transition from Sikorsky into Lockheed. When she had to return to school, the next meeting she wasn't there, and my Lockheed Martin colleague said, "Where is she?" I said, well, she had to go back to school, and they were stunned that she was an intern. That's how impactful she was. That's how confident she was. She was the first Sikorsky employee hired by Lockheed Martin after that transition. That's the kind of confidence Quinnipiac puts in you. Now you possess that special brand of Quinnipiac confidence. Now it's the time to be brave and bold, challenge the status quo, push the envelope, expand the boundaries. Now is the moment to be confident that your idea, your solution, your viewpoint is relevant. My expectation of you and your expectation of yourself is to have that courage. Innovation, creativity, and success does not happen without a high level of professional confidence and the courage to fail. The second characteristic you need to have is curiosity. Learning should be a lifelong pursuit. The continuous desire to learn, experiment, and explore, being curious about what's possible, is good for the mind, the soul, and the spirit. It's also good for personal and professional growth. Igor Sikorsky, the founder of our company, dreamed of building a helicopter. At the age of 20, he built his first helicopter. It was an absolute failure. Did not even lift off the ground. He put that dream on hold. 50 years later, at the age of 50, he actually built the first helicopter that flew. And now Sikorsky is a legacy. So for those of us who are just over 50, we still have a lot to do. Those of us that are under 50, keep grinding. It'll happen. One of the favorite quotes I have of Igor is, "If I fail, I can always try again." So I encourage you to be lifelong learners. Continue to be curious, continue to ask questions, seek answers, challenge the norms, and improve the process. The combination of curiosity and confidence is the fuel that ignites change and drives progress. Stay curious, remain a lifelong learner. And lastly, the courage to fail requires commitment. And this will always be the discriminator. Commitment means more than just showing up. Commitment means the courage to fail. It's conscious, it's thoughtful, it's deliberate, and it's purposeful. It's measured in your heart and your mind, and it involves expending intellectual capital. It's a mental exercise of bringing to bear all of your life's perspectives and professional experiences and expertise. Commitment is a tireless pursuit to face and overcome challenges, solve complex problems, and work collaboratively through tough issues to produce and deliver successful results. I want to share a final story about a 16-year-old football player and his team of doctors to demonstrate the type of commitment that's required. As a 16-year-old, he suddenly woke up unable to walk. He lost 40 pounds, he was bedridden, his legs and his ankles swelled and sweated. This is a 16-year-old. Instead of thinking about homecoming football and homecoming dance, this young man was worried about, would I ever be able to walk again? Doctors could not diagnose the problems. They did blood work, nerve tests, ultrasounds, no answers. But his team of doctors were committed. They were committed. They reached out beyond their resources within their hospital to global experts, and they finally discovered what it was. It was called complex regional pain syndrome, mostly common in women age 49. No cure, can only be managed. The doctors, through their confidence, their curiosity, and their commitment, showed the courage to fail for this young man. Now, he had to demonstrate some courage. 6 weeks, he went from wheelchair to walker, from cane to walking, to a football scholarship to the University of North Carolina. Today, that young man is Nazir Jones. He's a 6'5", 300-pound defensive lineman just drafted in the 3rd round of the NFL draft by the Seattle Seahawks. That young man and his doctors demonstrated commitment, confidence, and curiosity, and they all had the courage to fail. As business leaders, as educators, as communicators, we expect that from you, and I know you'll deliver. You're Quinnipiac grads. I know your DNA. I know what you're capable of. When you return to work, tell your manager you earned your master's. Before you leave campus today, and if this is your first time on campus because you're an online student, go by the bookstore, buy a t-shirt, a hat, a coffee mug, something that in your workspace says, I'm a Quinnipiac grad, because that is a game changer. Bring a new level of commitment. Seek out the toughest project or assignment, and then deliver the results. If you work at Sikorsky, stop by my office so I can personally congratulate you and hear about your next opportunity to demonstrate that courage to fail. I'm incredibly proud of each one of you. Your parents are proud, your family is proud, the distinguished guests are proud. You make us all proud. You're Quinnipiac grads. You're now the most critical and important brand ambassadors for this university. I am a result of that because of my experience with those who've come before you. One day, one of you should be up here telling your story. That's the goal. And until then, I'm going to keep hiring and tilting the scale toward Quinnipiac graduates. I want to leave you with one final thought from Hendrik Wilhelm van Loon, who was a Dutch-American historian, a journalist for the Communicators, and a children's book author for the Educators. And his quote is pretty simple, but it's very powerful. "A pioneer is a brave fellow with the courage of his own curiosity." My hope and wish for you is that you continue your professional journey. You have the confidence, the curiosity, the commitment, and the courage to fail. Thank you for the privilege to share in your celebration today. I wish each of you continued success, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Woody. It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. Matthew O'Connor, Dean of the School of Business.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome from the faculty, staff, and students of the School of Business. Marshals, please begin to direct the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration to the podium. Sandra C. Adair. Umair Alim. Marcin Matus Ambrosech. Graham Archer. Grant Maxwell Arnold. Caroline Arts. Stephen Anthony Barnett. Amanda Rose Baroka. Connor Derek Bates. Charles Vernon Bador. Matthew Robert Bernat. Merrill A. Betancourt. Abigail Marissa Blake. Tina M. Botkin. Joseph Charles Beninti. Michael Joseph Briganti. Cassandra Britton. Edward Francis Brophy III. Jack Robert Brust. Stephen Walter Bushnell. Andrew Robert Calamita. Paige Elizabeth Cantwell. Brandon Ottavio Carbone. Samantha E. Caruso. Natalie Carvajal. Rafael Carvalho. Adam Joseph Ceylon. Amanda Coda. Zachary Hiram Collado. Colin Francis Connie. Samuel Justin Cotto. Denise Covington. Michael R. Crisio III. Thomas Joseph Crociata. Megan K. Karen. Nicholas Rand Curry. Eric Bryce Cebulski. Joseph DeGrassa, John Damjanovich, Carly Malia D'Angelo, Melissa Lynn D'Angelo, Michael Joseph Davey, Michael Andrew DeGennaro, Andrew J. DeLuke, Patricia A. DeTulio, Caleb Andrew Dickerson, Lindsay Dietz, Brielle A. Disbro, Rochelle Ann Dow, Nolan Leary Driscoll, Prachi R. Elmore, Americo E. Esquibiez, Ferenz Fazakash, Thomas John Fenelon III, Victoria Marie Ferrante, Dennis Albert Frizocco, Joseph Daniel Fiala, Matthew James Fish, Margaret Jill Folsom, Lauren A. Forbes, Heather Catherine Freeman, Jonathan P. Fuji, Nicholas Anthony Gabriel Jr., Robert Liam Galvin, Carolyn E. Gaudette, Zachary Lloyd Gerard, Diana Visconti Glassman, Victor J. Gonzalez, Stephen J. Greenbacker, Michelle Amy Greenbaum, Taylor Renee Haley, Elliot Charles Hartwell, Kimberly Ann Hervey, Richard Michael Hildebrand, Deidre Paige Hosevar, Nicholas Raphael Holland, Shelby Alexandra Hubb, Alyssa Rose Irizarry, Anna Maria Irizarry, Anna Jacobs, David R. Jasinski, Tsen Wee Jin, Nicole K. Keklik, Devin Kelly, Hui Min Kao, Crystal Marie Komorowski, Justine Ashley Konup, Dana Kunzelman, Laura M. Kurian, Connor Jeffrey LaChapelle, Adam T. Lala, Maya Laska, Jill Ann Lazaro, Yen Lee Lim, Lawrence George Lagrano, Matthew Alexander Lombardi, Shin Jae Liu, James John McConaughey, Massimo Angelo Magliocchetti. Anisha Sunil Manglani. Brian Markey. Alexandra Jillian Mason. Cooper Philip Matyson. Amanda Maturo. Austin Michael Mayhew. Carly Lynn McKenna. Connor Lawrence McKevitt. Kara Lynn McCabe. Nicholas George McDanis. Cody Thomas Merritt. Ashlyn Mary Messina. Katarzina A. Mihalska. Christopher Joseph Miranda. Christine Margaret Montani. Rachel Lynn Moon. Derica T. Moore. Michael T. Morelli. Jenna Marie Muscarella. Patrick James Nestor. Nicholas Jonathan Ing. Peter B. Nickel. Alex Margaret O'Brien. Allison Julia O'Donnell. Andy Lee Odinsky. Matthew Joseph O'Hara. Mackenzie Joseph O'Keefe. Ariel Waheen Oliveri. Leanna B. Paglia. Taylor Nicole Parenti. Nicholas Ryan Park. Lucas Eli Pascarella. Ashton J. Pett. Christian Vincent Pachuro. Bernard Joseph Piella III. Taylor Julianne Porter. Connor Charles Rand. Emily Marie Rossini. Hannah Ruth Riyad. Christopher Joseph Ritza. Christopher John Roberts. Dominique Nicole Roundsville. Julia Rose Salvia. Andrew Louis Saunier. Nicole Gabriella Scola. Andrew R. Scott. Matthew Daniel Setters. Bridget Marie Sherwin. Mitchell Christopher Sinatra. Vivadini Singaravalu. Tyler L. Slumkowski. Clarissa I. Soto. Robert George Steele III. Jonathan Stewart. Edward F. Strosnick. Heather Ashley Sypek. Gregors Skagil. Christopher Lee Taglianetti. Deanna Tantillo. Lauren Nicole Tasca. Justin Matthew Thomas. Amanda L. Thompson. Kevin John Tiefenworth. Giuliano Mario Torelli. Winnie Sang. Megan Kathleen Turner. Kyle J. Vegra. Mary Nolene Venata. Elizabeth Kilner Walker. Jack Francis Walters. Yu Wan. Lu Wan. Derek C. White. Renee Wines. Bradford Arthur Weidenmeyer. Christopher Ryan Williams. Megan Margaret Williams. Carly Michael Wilson. Thomas Marion Wallison. Timothy Christian Wirtz. Jin Chang. I ask the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Business Analytics please approach the podium? Kristen Noelia Ayalon. Carmen Carranza. Jenna Moran Daly. Robert Nicholas D'Arienzo. Marcin A. Mazurek. Jessica Nielsen. Pauline Tacos. Rochelle Sonnet Walsh. I ask the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Business Analytics to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Will candidates for the degree Master of Science in Organizational Leadership please approach the podium? Stephanie Achatulo. Antoinette A. Adebasan. Amanda Atkins. Joseph Raymond Bell. Tancredo I. Castillo. Susan Rita Branca-Kuhn. Felicia Brown. Stacy Ann Bunk. James W. Burns. Shannon Busco. William Walter Butchka. Brittany Ellen Collard. Karen Y. Davis. Paula J. DeMeo. Danielle Lynn Desrosiers. Kathleen Augusta Dispenza. Jennifer Escobar. Alessandra Fideli. Michael J. Flora Sr. Karen E. Germano Bilodeau. Richard Adam Goddard. Jennifer Lee Godey. Sandy Beatrice Goikoache. Cynthia Kambunhiyung Haptas. Dimitri S. Calavrusis. Brian Locks. Brian Lucas. Sarah E. Marinez. Karen Michelle Marlette. Melissa Massey. Joel C. Mastroianni. Heather Christine McHugh. Jomel L. McPhail. Mallory Beth Morrow. Kevin Moynihan. Timothy O'Sullivan. Caitlin Patrick. Alexander Purdy. Deborah Quinton. Susan Atzbach Rand. Mary A. Scacchetti. Kim Schuster. Dewanit Shah. Erica Sheldon. John Darko Sintim. Amity Takura Sagadogo. Mary Ann Sola. Megan A. Taylor. Letitia R. Wilson. L'Oreal S. Torres. Elvis Vasquez. Elise A. Zanni. Christy Renee Zarlengo. I ask the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Organizational Leadership to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Organizational Leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Organizational Leadership with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
On behalf of the faculty and staff and students of the School of Business, I want to congratulate all of today's graduates. Thank you.
It's now my privilege to introduce Lee Camlett, Dean of the School of Communications.
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and the students of the School of Communications, congratulations to all the graduates and their families. Will the marshals please direct the candidates for Master of Science in Interactive Media degree to the platform? Melissa Barossi. Catherine Beckert. Ian Joseph Crowell. Stacy Lynn Davis. Amanda Fagone. Shavana Graham. Samantha Ann Lespier. Linda A. Montalbano. Melissa Renee Neely Nicolini. Roman Sierra. Kevin C. Sorois. Jessica Therese Sola. Crystal S. Thompson. Nicholas John Virag, Jr. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Interactive Media please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you from the School of Communications candidates for the degree Master of Science in Interactive Media.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Interactive Media with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Will the marshals please direct the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Journalism to the platform? Asaf Alakil. Salama Ahmed M. Al-Faifi. Muhammad A. Al-Masri. Shira M. Edwards. Waruche U. George. Noelia Ortiz. Sarah Isabella Pizzuto. Stephen Caputtici. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Journalism please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Journalism.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Journalism with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Will the marshals please direct the candidates for Master of Science in Journalism degree to the podium? I'm sorry, I said Public Relations. I'm very sorry. Master of Science in Public Relations. Kenneth Joseph DiCenzo. Kenneth Joseph DiCenzo is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence in Master of Science in Public Relations. This award recognizes students who have distinguished themselves for both outstanding academic achievement and contributions to the public relations program as determined by the faculty. Congratulations, Kenneth. Benjamin Alexander Fine. Zoe Keller. Jessica M. Lozier. Brianna Sinclair Milor Hammond. Kathleen Ann Mulligan. Caitlin E. Pratt. Christina Ann Zarugian. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Public Relations please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Public Relations.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Public Relations with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Will the marshals please direct the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Sports Journalism to the podium? Joshua M. Brewer. Christopher A. Donnelly. Matthew L. Pisani. Timothy J. Pollitt. William Rossetti. Elizabeth Ann West. Vincent M. Yancigay. Lauren A. Zerfas. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Sports Journalism please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Sports Journalism.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Sports Journalism with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Once again, on behalf of the School of Communications, congratulations to all the graduates.
It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. Ann Deschelle, Dean of the School of Education.
Thank you. Before I call our candidates forward, I want to take a moment to recognize Kevin Basmajian, who served as Dean of the School of Education for the past 4 years until last October, when sadly he passed away from brain cancer. He was a great leader for our school and for the field of education, and I know he would be so proud of all of you here today. So on behalf of the amazing faculty, staff, and students in the School of Education, welcome to all those families and friends of the graduates of our School of Education. And now, I ask the marshals to please direct the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, to the platform. Mackenzie Virginia Abraham. Lindsay Dawn Catherine Ackley. Nikki M. Amarone. Allison E. Asmus. Kimberly N. Brosnan. Raymond Anthony Brumlevy. Christina Marie Burns. Francesca Maria Canella. Lara Elizabeth DeAndrio. Amelia Ann DeLise. Melissa Ann DeMeo. Allison Lindsay DeCrosta. Caitlin Cray Goodrich. Leslie Habelow. Rochelle Hebert. Caitlin Hyde. Michelle Rose Isabella. Coral Unique Johnson. Allison Jean Kennedy. Caitlin E. Kenny. Georgia Ann Kirker Head. Alyssa Kirsten LeQuay. Marissa L. Lodano. Marissa Lodano is the recipient of the Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award in Elementary Education. The Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award in Elementary Education is presented to the teacher candidate who has demonstrated excellence in teaching as well as scholarship during his or her tenure in the Master of Arts in Teaching program in elementary education. Congratulations, Marissa. Caitlin Noreen Lynch. Nicole Danielle Maresca. Alana Marie Martin. Sean McKeague. Allison Margaret Mendola. Diana Rena Michaelis. Stephanie Kathleen Mojica. Maria Ann Napolitano. I will. Alicia Maria Asunta Nardella Page. Stephanie V. Palmer, Courtney Lynn Pesolano, Kayla Marie Thompson, Caitlin Marie Vitello, Emily Elizabeth Willard, I ask the candidates from the Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education program to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching in Elementary Education with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education degree to the platform. Samantha Lee Angeletta. Holly Rose Bissett. Catherine Taylor Bray. Elena Marie Breton. Anthony David DiMartino. Ryan Lawrence Dombrowski. Paige Emily Ferrari. Samantha Lynn Franzisi. Christina J. Garbalosa. Jessica Lynn Garcia. Demetra K. Germanakis. Nicole Marie Giuliani. Lindsay Melissa Haynes. John Patrick Hogan III. Lily Rose Keegan. Lily Rose Keegan is the recipient of the Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award in Secondary Education. The Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award in Secondary Education is presented to the teacher candidate who has demonstrated excellence in teaching as well as scholarship during his or her tenure in the Master of Arts in Teaching program in Secondary Education. Congratulations, Lily. Leah Ann Ledrew. Peter James Lynch. Jacqueline Leah McGahee. Grace Marie McKinley. Joseph Louis Parisi. Madison Kelly Peltier. Mary Catherine Rooney. Chelsea Sky Savage. Leah Nicole Schwartz. David M. Spinetti. Christine G. Tynan. Lauren Michelle Vendola. Melissa Wong. Cody C. Iacovoni. Peter John Zipser. I ask the candidates to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of the Master of Arts in Teaching in Secondary Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching in Secondary Education with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Instructional Design to the platform. Celeste J. Carmichael. Victoria June Gallardi. Kate S. Graham. Kate S. Graham is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship and Practice Award in Instructional Design. The Excellence in Scholarship and Practice Award in Instructional Design is presented to the candidate who has demonstrated exceptional scholarship and academic achievement throughout the Master of Science in Instructional Design program. Congratulations, Kate. Robert Ian Graham. Bailey Larin Flynn Howard. Joanne M. Jagodowski. Crystal A. Lodovico. Matthew A. Milano. Vignetta L. Felmetta. Lara Ramsey. Sarah San Gregorio. I ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Instructional Design to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Instructional Design.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Instructional Design with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Teacher Leadership to the platform. Ashley Rose Brendel. Alexandra Danielle Bruno. Samantha Hope Kamole. Catherine Carlback. Lauren Carly Zaja. Matthew Pierce Ginsburg. Megan Rose Glanowski. Micah Ann Hester Johnson. Christine A. Kozalowski. Elizabeth Christine Mangan. Nikki Lynn Mertens. Kimberly Ann Norman. Kelly Platzmeyer. Desiree Spingler. Julia Tabersack. Julia Tabersack is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship and Leadership Award in Teacher Leadership. The Excellence in Scholarship and Leadership Award is presented to the candidate who has demonstrated exceptional scholarship as well as a thorough understanding of national leadership standards and their application to school administration throughout the Master of Science in Teacher Leadership program. Congratulations, Julia. Paige Trusty. I ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Teacher Leadership to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Teacher Leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Teacher Leadership with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the 6th year diploma in educational leadership to the platform. Cara L. Breen. Teresa Ahnila Brooks. Jason D. Cicero. Taryn J. Duncan. Jamie J. Granite. Rigopola Rita Halkias. Kristen Ann Magnani. Barbara McLean. Angela D. Maluski. Melissa A. Marabello. Zachary Monroe. Maria Nickel. Sarah M. Obachowski. Sarah M. Obachowski is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship and Leadership Award in Educational Leadership. And the Excellence in Scholarship Leadership Award is presented to the candidate who has demonstrated exceptional scholarship, as well as a thorough understanding of national leadership standards and their application to school administration throughout the 6th year diploma in educational leadership program. Congratulations, Sarah. Mary Kate K. Pompano. Mark Russo. Laura Sherwood. Wesley Simon. Lenore A. Williams. I ask the candidates for the 6th year diploma in educational leadership to please rise. Mr. President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of the 6th year diploma in educational leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of 6-year diploma in educational leadership with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Once again, congratulations to all our amazing School of Education graduates.
Congratulations and best wishes to all of our graduates today. Before I reintroduce Andrew Ober, who will deliver the benediction, I have a few announcements. Only the platform party and faculty will recess out. Our graduates and families can proceed to the Rocky Top Student Center next door for a reception. Transportation for those who need assistance is available. Once outside, you will see signs on the left. Would everyone please stand? It is now my privilege to ask Andrew Ober, University Protestant Chaplain, to please come forward and deliver the benediction.
Graduates, I charge you to be instruments of God's peace. Where there is hatred, sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is discord, union. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Do not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that you receive, it is in pardoning that you are pardoned, and it is dying that we are born to eternal life. Go in peace. Amen.